V will be live just in a few. H, how are you? Lewis, all good? Everybody, coach is away for this Memorial Day weekend. What a day. I should have known coaches could look at this. Well, you know what? Two things I'm going to say. Let me make sure I'm on the right screen. Okay. I see it all the time. I start thinking about it. It's not suffocating. It's a cycle. You know what I mean? What I thought at 4 in the morning, 4:15 in the morning is actually what I still think now. But things just keep going and dissertating. Where's my button here? Where's my share thing? Dell, okay, Meta. I'm getting the buy. I'm getting the Meta buy. Hold on a second. Where's my You there, Lewis? Alexis? Let's hope I'm on the right camera. Oh, here it is. Duh. You know what I mean? I'll show you what I'm going to do. I got the Meta call here. This is the one. Meta going to the 50-day through its 50-day. You know what I mean? That's it. All these other stocks. I caught my train of thought. I'm sorry. Two things. You missed this week, go to the Red YouTube channel, join our over 5,100 subscribers. We post 2 videos a day, quality video, real-time stuff. These aren't tutorial videos, but it's a process. You know what I mean? It's almost like a residency, being in a doctor. How many times you gotta look at a where they go, a cadaver? You do it all the time. Say, look what's going through the week, and you know what, getting through today. Yesterday, I had told Surfs Up that it was one of my worst days of the year. My drawdown, it was. But you know what? When you hold the good ones like VRT, there was the drawdown, new year highs. What else are we looking at? BJ's Wholesaler, joining the Walmart crew. There's the daily chart. What's wrong there? Join Walmart, still in the fund. They didn't shake me out, those bastards. They're not going to shake me out. That's an ad. Was it 65? Weekly. I don't know about this. You know what? It's a compliment when you got to go to the monthly chart for one of your holdings and see where the top is, or you know what I mean. It takes them off. 70. I don't know. 70. Okay. There you go. BGO's wholesaling, no problem. You might have ever heard a stock called NVIDIA, NVDA. Day off a rest, gap up and go. SMCI. I thought it was over for that one. And actually, that's the 50-day. But you know what? The one that I really missed, though, that I was upset at? EMPH. Tracking it all week. And the reason how I missed the EMPH, and the same thing how I missed the EMPH is the same sector, NXT. NXT looks similar, but they both came back to the 50-day on low volume. Yesterday was a low volume pullback. It seemed like NVIDIA sucked all the liquidity out of the market. And I stole that from somebody. I did not make that up. Not that it means it's right. Coin ripping. NXT, another beautiful one. Look at this thing. I thought that this was finished because it was, oh, you know what? Okay. No, 1,000 things go. The best of breed, always the best of breed. What is that, Mike V? Fizzler. That's it. The behemoth. You can put the tan on top of where Fizzler is. Fizzler is the behemoth, always is the behemoth, always was the behemoth, and until the apocalypse comes, probably still will be the behemoth. Fizzler led the way. That means A, you should be buying the first, maybe even buying the worst. CSIQ, basing. Maxon had earnings yesterday. I actually sold it at like 360. Ooh, not bad, Mike V. Okay, BDD. All along, it doesn't mean, you know what? People have these China things. It doesn't matter. PDD. Best of breed all day. Put the K-Web over PWB, over PDD. There's the K-Web, go in the opposite state. PDD, best of breed, keeps going. How about Zim, the shipper? Heavily shorted. You know what? The other ones came down too. SBLK, I saw a couple of shippers came. Oh, no, they rested too. Zim, heavily shorted. This is a shipper. And this, by the way, I don't even think it's split. This used to be 100. No split. So obviously it's 72 at the weekly. Things like this, came to stay stretched for a while. One of my top worst trades of the year is shorting SFM. Futures. I'm buying some of this owl, RVNC. What do we have here? ELF, BFC, AMC. I'm in a lot of stuff here. Zoom. Let's go to my screen. I got distracted. We'll go live trading, live thinking. Okay. You know what? Let me think out loud. Everybody likes when I talk out loud. That's fine. Okay, Mara held. All right, it's a 3-day weekend. A couple of things on 3-day weekends are usually bullish. They're probably front running it to a little bit. Mara held nicely. I came in down in it and I sold it. Let's look at the. I did sell. I sold it right here. 2065. What are you gonna do? You know what I mean? I was buried in it. It looked like actually I wasn't buried in it. I had too much. I had other stuff. Mara, Nvidia, AMD, Vert. There you go. The two stocks that start in V and end in T with another letter in the middle, Vert and VST. That's all you can do. You just keep the things right there. Boom, boom, VRT, VST. All right, what else? Crops, best of breed, new highs, same thing. All right, I get this. Listen, the fear and greed index came down a little bit. Some stocks got, some stocks are, I heard the XBI came down. You know what I mean? Stocks are off. Citicorp came down. What else came down? You know what? It's even what is going on. Vera Bradley. They're really screwed. They're starting to squeeze things now. Even Vera Bradley's on my screen. Newmont Mining, Nugget, oil's taking a rest. RNA, Labo, GH had that good blood news, by the way. The stock has been very volatile. This thing was 26, I think, in the morning. 27, pulled back. Not the heaviest of volume, but it's going. Roadblocks. So far it's Meta. I'm in some Tesla. Tesla, look at that. TSLL. I'm long after. Look at 730. Now it's at 70, 75. It's up like 20. How much is it up? It's up to CLH, another one. I don't know. You know what? I don't even think they're chasing the same stocks anymore because there's what they call proper rotation. DraftKings, I had a nice short on that. That's a short on a rally. You know what I mean? Lennar Home Builders, they came very, very nicely short on a rally. What is this? Run. SCDG is the laggard, but Run actually gaining some. This Run, be careful. Heavily shorted. It's one of my. I don't like the stock. I like the symbol. I'm going to tell you, this might pull a pop. This might pull like an NXT, where it pops and then it pulls back a little bit towards a 200-day and be careful at a big day. There are better stocks. GME, I just sold 8,000. I think I just sold 8,000 right there. 1807. But I have a lot of AMC settings, show position info. I have 66,000 AMC. Maybe because the 5 for expiration. GME, I bought it, came back to the gap right here. I'm flat it. I probably should be coddling. If I'm in GME, I'm not in it to make 50 cents. So I don't like the gaps up here. It's a Friday. The calls are dry. The calls on GameStop at this point may drive it. Maybe it's just the gap. It's over, at least for today. It might pop one day. It's got to have some sort of other catalyst. Okay, what else? Let's think out loud. Lilly, best of breed in it. NVO bought it in the fund on Monday. They tried the NVO in the fund. I love NVO. As a matter of fact, I'm buying more NVO. On air. Mike V, 135.70. Fade me. SCTG. EMPH was the one. That one was, I meant it. Tremendous. See the volume there? A lot of them had stocks move like this, similar to this NXT. But EMPH, they were just bombing calls. And that they had huge volume with the calls. The stock reversed. It went from 112 to 124. Pulled back yesterday. Actually, it was on decent volume. I think that would have shown. That was actually a positive. It had a lot of volume. It flushed it. You know what? I would rather pull back after huge volume. pull back on even good, decent volume. A lot of people like, low volume pullbacks. That flushed all the scared people out. But even on a trade, that was a good trade. All right. So another one. NVO Meta Crocs. Wiz WBA was my short of the year. Shook me out. What a short. All right. Do I have any questions? What's moving? Next week's earning. MUOC are taking calls as we speak. There's MU. That MU almost reminds me of Fizzler. They tried to take anything down for MU. Taiwan Semi, though, that's a different story. Oh, my God. Taiwan Semi. All right, MU taking calls. It is what it is. KRE banks are bearish. That might be unwinding. TNA calls. ELF, Costco, VIX. Popping a shot. All right, we'll make a move here in the video. There's the main screen. I have this BCG. I have 12,000 in there. And I think the stock is still going to go low floater. But it held the moving averages. Where's the 200 day? It doesn't even have a 200 day. I like this thing. I think this thing resumes. I can't micromanage it. AMC. What's pulling? All right, market pulled back a touch. When I say a touch, I'm talking about a hair. So let's look at this. The most actives on the day. We'll leave it here. This is our menu. SQQ, AKAN. No interest. Tesla, big interest at the high. AMD at the 166. BABA. JD taking calls. I sold that. Mara good. CLSK. All right, they're playing it. CLSK is the one. No matter which way around it, any way, do they, you say CLSK. That's the one. Was from first. It's a great trading stock. It's a sexy symbol. Actually, I think Mara does look better though. Yeah. TLT. That was an issue yesterday. It's a ledger. I don't know what it's going to do. I'm not a TLT guy. I'm not smart enough to disseminate any type of bond. Or else I'd be a bond trader. I get it. I know where the dollar's trading. I don't trade Forex. Okay, look at percentage gainers on the intraday. These are the movers, and what are we interested? Just off the top of my head. ACAN, not an MRUS. They told me to fade that one in the morning. Nice call. LiDAR, the battery maker's back. Oh no. This thing, it's back. It's hot. Stock's trading how much? Actually, 2 million a day. Why is this only trading 2 million a day? I don't like that. LiDAR, not on the list. ML, not on the list. What's good volume? Oclo, so far, 100% volume. This is what we want. Right here. Almost 100% volume in iron. This is the one all day long taking calls too. This is the new one. This could be the new VST. I thought about this last night too. I almost bought it in the hole. Hold on a second. There's a freaking mosquito in here the size of Mothra. Hold on. Tony, watch out. So IREN. Let's watch that one. IREN is good. What else? MAT, no interest. These are all up 8% too. AMC, I'm in that. That just dipped too. It was just 490. I don't want to marry this thing. I'm gonna have to sell junk AMC. Where's it going? I don't want to watch this thing. AMC was just 490. That cost me 18, like 10,000. CGC. All right, let's go back to the list. And I'm going to leave it here. Share new screen. Go back. Run. I mentioned. There you go. Raw stores. That's the reason. Retail's up. Morph. Not interested. Fizzler. We brought it up naturally. We should. AMC. I'm in that. Dell Computer, which was formed. Look at Dell taking calls. That's all you need. What a stock. What a stock. Dell Technologies is smart. It's not even computer. Anything with technology. Aspen. How about this one? There it is. Another stock that you have to be aware of for those that are, Trade cleanly. This is a stock that made a move from 20 to 28. All right, came with a little volume yesterday. As the market was weak, it finished at the high. All you have to do is Aspen, new break high, 28 even. There you go, 29.95, 29.50. Probably goes to 30 at least. Clean trading, new break high. I used to do that when I was a rookie. Now now I make money the hard way. Okay, let's look at percent losers on the day. See what maybe is maybe follow through from yesterday's weekday. Percent losers, intraday, VSTM, Swin, Cattle, Z-Lab, CRNC. Nothing. You know what this shows me is after a day like yesterday, if I pointed up stocks like Fizzler breaking out, a stock like BJ breaking out, NVIDIA holding gains, a lot of stocks, sitting and wanting to, to bull flag a little bit. Even this ELF. So if I look at percent losers on the day, I see a couple of biotechs. I see the VIX as a percent losers. I see natural gas as a percent losers and a couple of VIX products. You go to the percent gainers on the day and you have stocks that mean something. Obviously, there's not a lot of Apple or anything. But you know what? Let me put another volume. Let's put settings. We want at least a half a million on the day. So let's look at the list. Actually, you know what? There were no big ones, Sim. I mentioned Mara. Again, Mara, what a punt. I punted Mara. Boy, that was a bad trade. Looked like it was going to 18 yesterday. Look at it. Am I wrong? I mean, I know it held, I know it had a lot of technical support. Ton. But I thought it was going to go lower to like 19. I mean, I don't have a problem averaging down in a stock that looks okay. But I was prepared to, so stock was 1991. I was prepared for it to average down at 1924. So I turned around, it was 2064. I know it's where stock is going, not where it's been from. I'm preparing from 1924. So if I look up, it's 2064. Actually, I made money in the stock. But now I'm gonna have to re-enter it again, probably. Also, it came upon our CLSK. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's a 3-day weekend. The volume's going to thin down. It goes back to fundamentals now. You're never going to be short of ideas in TradeGATEHub, that's for sure. But what got us here is fundamental training, and that's never short a dull market. Beware of what you're buying. Get your prices. This is like a Labor Day sale where everybody's going nuts. Memorial Day sale where everybody's going nuts. I had the window open today. The whole screen's going. So be a pro. Like I always use the cliche, don't be a big guy and pay, $100,000 for a BMW that's 90,000. You know what I mean? Get your prices and be a pro. There's a lot of dignity in that. You know what I mean? It's either you or somebody else that says, why are you going to do it to somebody else? Don't do that. Be a pro. Mike VTGH. I'll take all questions after as I close my 19 screens. Thank you for the support of TGH. And the backroom coach was out a little bit. I hope I did everybody proud. I'll try to do better the next time. Go back again and look at all our videos. Open a demo account, live account. Surf's up. Alexis working with me, posting TGH special offers. It's free. Get in here and look what it's all about. And TGH, thankfully, is sponsored by the behemoth that is Tradeview Markets. They punch around that site because that's what makes it all happen. I'll submit my preferences. I'm Mike V. So there it is. Okay. I hope you had a nice week. I'll be posting. So whenever they post, I'll post. You know what I mean? It's a lifestyle for me. Like it doesn't suffocate me. Sometimes it takes up too much or make it harder than it is. But I'm always posting. I feel like I have a responsibility that either 1 or 1,000 people watch that I want to post. If it's even one person learns, I know that's cliche. But it may make a difference. You know what I mean? This is only my contribution to TGH. Quite honestly, my compensation is a fraction of my overall compensation with Tradeview Market. So I do it because I want people to take a lot out of it and learn what Coach and I and the rest of the team behind us are doing. They got us here to support a nice lifestyle and be able to hopefully pass it on as well. Okay, thank you for tuning in, Mike VTJH. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Cheers.